Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Crystal, and today I'm going to be doing part 3 on how to go on vacation and have a great time. So today is going to be about saving and how to save for your trip. I know, especially me, that this can be something that is extremely difficult, so I'm going to give you a few tips on how you can do it. Make sure you like and subscribe so you see all my new videos and all that stuff like that. So yeah, stay tuned. So when saving for a trip, you're going to need a saving plan. This is going to help you in any situation where you need to save money at all, but specifically for a trip, I know it can be a little bit more difficult because trips are usually farther in advance than what you're saving for. So I'm going to show you these 5 things that you can do to make sure that you have the right plan in action on how you can save for your vacation. Okay, so number 1 is assessment. This means that you need to assess the cost of your trip with the amount of money that you're bringing in. I stress to you not, if you're saving for a trip that is way, way, way above the amount of money you make or amount of income that you bring in, it's going to be really, really difficult to save for those things. I know, especially for me, working pretty much at Walgreens and not really being in college and spending money like that, I would try to plan vacations that cost like way more than I can afford right now, and then I would end up being upset because I was like saving or trying to save for something that wasn't attainable. So you have to be realistic with yourself and be honest with yourself and how much you bring in and how much you can save every month. Number 2 is to set a savings goal. So what I do is I set short and long-term goals when saving for a trip, just because it helps me maintain like consistency and also check in with myself and make sure that I'm doing the right things. And I personally love setting goals because they help me stay on track and get the things I need to get done in a timely manner. So I advise you to do that. I know that when saving for trips, it can be a little bit hard to reach your goals just because you might have other things to save for. So make sure that your savings goal is realistic and to make sure that you have a date and an amount that you want when you make each goal, just so that you can stay on track with yourself and make sure that you're maintaining the progress towards reaching your goal. Number 3 is creating a savings plan. When you create a savings plan, you have to ask yourself, what can I change in my life in order to reach my goal? So I know there's a whole bunch of different things that you can find online to save money and different creative methods that you can use to save money, like apps and templates and different ways that you can kind of like trick yourself into saving the money that you need to reach your goals. For me personally, I can't do those things because it requires like mentally self-control and not spending certain things or making more income to reach your goals, and I cannot do that. So what I do is when I get paid or whenever I make money, I just take a percentage out and put in my savings account. Like I just take a percentage out and put in my savings account, and then I start with the amount of money that I have in my account to spend for other things, because I can't try to not spend money on when I go to Target or try not to spend money when I go out to eat or something like that. So like saving money every time I do something is not really helpful for me, but when I just take out a percentage right when I get paid and don't worry about it, it's like I never even got it, and then I'm saving towards my goals, so it's cool. I know that's not for everybody, so I encourage you to look on the internet, the wide internet, and try to find different things. I recommend YouTube and Pinterest on finding different ways to save money because they're very helpful. Number 4 is implementation. When you are trying to save for a trip, just start. Literally just start. Just start. Just start. Just start. Because starting is the hardest part, and then once you start, it's going to be so much easier for you to maintain yourself and to stay consistent. And before you know it, it's going to become second nature. It's just going to be saving, 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 and then you're going to be able to go on your trip, which is awesome. So make sure you do that, because that is going to be extremely beneficial to you, and it's going to make going on your trip, being on your trip, a whole lot stressful. So number 5, our final thing, is to monitor and reassess. This pretty much means that you should change your savings plan according to your income or what is happening at the time. So an example of this is that if you made your savings plan during the summer when you're spending more money and you're working less and you weren't saving as much, and in the winter you now want to save more money and you're now making more money, or you're going out less, you're going to want to increase your savings plan so you can expedite the process of saving for your trip. This is extremely helpful when you are already on a consistent path and you're staying, maintaining the savings goals that you have for yourself, and then it'll only benefit you because you're going to be saving more. Okay, y'all, so I hope this helped. I know that we're all stuck inside and it's just getting to be a lot, so I hope that you can just apply these tips so you can start planning and budgeting and maybe even start saving for your future trips, because I know that's what I'm doing, because as soon as this quarantine is over, I'm gonna be out and I'm just really excited for that. So I hope you are too. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram, and I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.